That's what he spoke to us through. So everything's at level 5, so now we move some things up to level 6. We'll go with those. I don't have any perks available this time, so we're done. But I just have to jump down. Sure he didn't leave any traps. Oh. The Art Directorate found a flaw in you. Irradiated. Travel through the in-ray range has left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional in-ray damage and automatically become camouflaged. Wherever you take damage, there's a 5% chance you become camouflaged, but take an additional 5% of your max health as in-ray damage. Camouflaged, invisible to enemies, and deal bonus damage. Cooldown of 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm not much liking that one either.
Oh, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
Hierarch?
The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information. This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways. I'm not worried. I'll patiently bide my time and savor the thought of his impending death in the meanwhile.
That's great. So wasn't there supposed to be a room I'm to explore? Did I find it? Was the loot less spectacular than I thought it would be? Excuse me. Just anything to say.
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult to see the results of your theses.
Well, okay. We're going to take another look. If I can find my way back. Let's get out of here. Right. I can't.
Yeah.
Not normally anyway.
Yeah.
I guess that was it. Okay. Looks like we have some damage to do. Yeah, and there's the other side of that device. There it is. And this is where we arrived. What else we got? Okay, so we've got the invocation of inconclusive innocence and the Zeranium manufactory. Did we mark anything? Mark that one. Recognize that cloud.
Came at us from the scrapper's side? You must be more than a mite brave. Or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their handlers. Only thing between me and a double promotion was the people in Outpost Opportunity. Reckon it's a good day to be me.
I'm guessing this picks up everybody's bombs. It doesn't just reveal the ones in the in-ray facility.
You came at us from the scrapper side? You must be more than a mite brave. Or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their handlers.
What on earth is that? Personal log, Private Kittler. Reading over Auntie's contract for scavenging rights in an active war zone, the personal profit margin is a mite slim, but there's a clause saying that Auntie's share is mostly on account of me using their equipment to do the scavenging. So all I gotta do is leave some of my more expensive equipment behind, like my helmet and body armor, and my personal profit percentage will go up. Kittler, you're a genius. You've done it again.
To listen to the aether wave to help drown out the sounds of war. But now it mostly covers the eerie quiet. It's gotten to the point none of us can sleep without it.
Say there, friend. You came from the extractorium. You ain't one of those cultist types, are you?
Nope. I'm not. Saw something glowing, but I guess it wasn't. Bomb.
Another promotion. Yes, I have earned it, haven't I?
Auntie's Choice bunker roster. Bunker roster, Golden Ridge Bunker C435. Sergeant Hess, active duty. Trooper Forbes, medical leave. Drop pod landing pad incident. Trooper Gleason, killed in action. Friendly fire. Trooper Dale, missing in action. Note, Forbes think he got lost while drunk. Trooper Cohen, active duty. Trooper Gilroy, killed in action. Enemy fire. Trooper Harbison, killed in action. Enemy fire. Note, also his own stupidity. Trooper Stapleton, killed in action. Bratnitz. Trooper Dennehy, medical leave. Raptidon mishap. Trooper Pomeroy, redacted. Trooper Harkins, det duty, 3 months. Trooper Lucharch, missing in action. Note, rumored to have defected. Request replacements for all troopers with status designations of missing in action, medical leave, or killed in action dispatched. Status awaiting approval. Last updated 3 days ago by Sergeant Hess.
That's a lot of casualties. Our medics ain't equipped for this. Not even close.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can
do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
Well, you could try. Yeah, the orders hit me as a gesture of goodwill.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
I'm not.
Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack.
Yeah, he doesn't want things to escalate.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
Yeah, but what would it take?
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
You'd like help with those.
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
Okay, what do you need?
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning.
My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
Okay.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Outpost opportunity. Okay. Oh, he's not well. Okay.
My insides, they're on... What's hotter than fire? They're on lava, they're on Planck plasma, they're on Clive's extra special Borst. I just threw up all over my shoes, and the laces are melting. Why are the laces melting? Oh, thank law. It's Barnabas, the Borst. Barnabas, I need you to go get help, buddy. I think I might be hallucinating.
Yeah, I think you might.
Oh, thank law. It's Barnabas, the Borst.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
The officer asked me to help you.
Help, huh? Well, that would be greatly appreciated. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of uranium poisoning. And the coils on our autodocs have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
In luck.
Fortuitous. This feels like my first bit of luck in ages. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
Sounds like these coils will keep this triage from becoming a morgue. Let's get to scavenging.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils.
And where would I find
Auntie
those?
dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land between the battle lines. Many thanks, but please hurry. These folk ain't got much time.
Oh, is this area the no man's land? You'd think they'd be a bit more specific. Don't see any grenades. There are giant creatures. Who are invisible.
Graph's raring to go.
Near death's not a good look, Commander. Medical pack, out!
Thank you. Thanks. Oh, great.
Rats, tingling, all charged up.
Commander?
Oh, get away from me.
Look up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you.
Sounds like these coils will keep this triage from becoming a morgue. Let's get to scavenging.
Okay, well, I had a couple of parts that I found completely at random, but I don't think it's realistic to think that we're just going to find a bunch of parts if we wander somewhere. So we're going to have to prioritize something else and hope that we are able to find her parts eventually. Okay, so I say this becomes our main quest right now, and we just head there. And we'll go overland in the hope that we encounter a few parts along the way. But it seems like a pretty unlikely thing. No.
Craft's back in business.
Terminated for cause.
Oh, that was efficient. More of those bugs. Lots of those bugs. I like it when I'm here and they're way over there. all the bugs out there, I think it's a pretty safe bet there's nobody living here. Golden Ridge Field Terminal 371. Welcome, Trooper Weiser. Your account is being deducted by 3 bits per minute. Personal file accessed. We are currently holding several items of yours as collateral. Would you like to recover these items before completion of loan repayment? Accessing these items before paying off your debt will mean forfeiture of your collateral's collateral. Okay. Well, I don't think he's alive anyway, so... Your collateral's collateral, designated Mother-in-Law's Retirement Fund, has been forfeited. Have a profitable day. Yeah, that doesn't sound very profitable. To Trooper Thomas Weiser. Unknown 0023939. Test message to the order. Well, aren't you a clever little crabble to use the decommissioned machines we abandoned to message us? I can't imagine what you could possibly say that may be of interest, but I imagine there's nothing lost in corresponding. Mayhap I can show you the universe has more to offer than your stark consumerism and disgustingly sweet breakfast cereals. Nevertheless, I find your offer of a parlay fascinating. My unit seems to believe that I have a negative 74.332% chance of turning this communication into something meaningful if we meet, so I accept. Let us gather at the muster station halfway between our lines under the white flag of peace and hear what the other has to say. Yours, Martyr Heinrich. To Trooper Weisner. First meeting follow-up. I must admit I'm still more than a little surprised that we found you, your smiling compatriots, a Vox, and snacks rather than Auntie's Choice grenade droppings on our brows, but it certainly was a fabulous time. I must also admit the speed at which you absorbed Pitchball's rules was darned impressive. I understand that its resemblance to your native tossball is significant, but you mastered the new information with a startling aplomb. I sincerely hope we do this again for the finals, so as long as the brass keeps saying we're locked in a Cold War, we may as well enjoy our time on the tundra. Though next time I'll bring the ale. I know a guy. Yours, Martyr Jeffrey Heinrich. I don't know who let word slip of our peace summits, but my command has heard it, same as yours, and it produced in ours the same measured, reasonable level of understanding as it produced in yours. I'm told that if I fail to murder you the next time we meet, I'll be drug in front of a firing squad. Mayhap we should skip the finals this year and let things blow over. A shame, really, after watching the Sovereign Sluggers fail to finish at the top of the league, which I must admit gives me the same wry, uncivilized joy it brings you. If I'm not careful, soon you'll have me cussing like a clockworker and abandoning the universal equation for the promise of sweeter breakfast cereal. I'll reach out again around the league premiere next year, after this foolishness has died down. Yours, Jeffrey. So, doesn't look like I got any money as part of that, surrendering his entire mother-in-law's fortune.
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chin-wagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews in a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents and don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games of six caps was the easiest way to make bits. Not no more.
I should really put this biomass to use. I certainly have a lot of it now. Oh, that's not good. There's another one. Guess I should take it out. Make life easier. In case we ever return. I'm actually running out of ammo for this thing. In memory of those who fell defending Golden Ridge in the year 2359. Let any who read this plaque know of the sacrifices made by the below members of the Order of Ascendant. Their courage, honor, and unflinching loyalty to the Order will not be forgotten. They lay down their lives, giving up the opportunity for future learning and scientific advancement to halt the relentless advance of the depraved capitalistic barbarism of Auntie's choice forces. Probably devs. That all it did was turn on the lights? Doesn't look like we missed one. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, there's a plaque. In memory of the 5th Infantry Platoon. The 5th Infantry Platoon was the first casualty of our war against the barbaric capitalists. They held the line against an unknown threat so that others could make it to safety. May they find peace in the Architect's embrace. So apparently they all have plaques. In memory of Initiate 2nd Class Devon. Initiate 2nd Class Devon died after single-handedly fighting off a pair of arachnids in order to keep the caravan of refugees safe. May his courage and selflessness be an example to all other members of the Order of the Ascendant. In memory of the 9th Recon Unit. The 9th Recon Unit was the first to bring back detailed intelligence on mantisaurs. This information undoubtedly saved countless lives. Unfortunately, they succumbed to their wounds shortly after returning. Their sacrifices will not be forgotten. In memory of 3rd Specialist Technicians Unit. The 3rd Specialist Technicians Unit kept our anti-air weapons functioning through a combination of ingenious battlefield repairs and determination while under heavy fire. Though they did not survive the electrical surge from their final repair, it did allow for one final critical volley of fire. May we all aspire to such ingenuity in these dark times. Oh. I don't think this person is with us anymore. For a minute there, I thought it was someone worshiping a bomb. I was just thinking it might not have been a bad idea to put this on. Are they invisible? Or are they just on the other side of a ridge? That's right, we're not hostile. Let's put away the gun so we don't look hostile. More of these things, huh? I see people. I don't see traps or bombs. Oh, and a rift. Does Asa have any commentary about this?
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
This thing on?
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Is that a recording? Personal log, Factor Albrecht. I am grateful the architect has provided for us the advanced mathematical formulae required to calculate our artillery and anti-air weapons to such a degree that Auntie's choice forces have no chance of breaking through our lines. And yet, being required to fall back and allow these barbarians into such close proximity with the monastery is galling. To even contemplate the chances of a stray artillery shell striking such an august place of high learning makes my blood boil, not to mention the terrible blow to morale it would cause. Factor Albert. Nothing to say about the rift, huh? I'm kind of surprised. There's that strange bug again. Red worm. I'm not chasing you.
Alt, what is your destination? Alt, access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe, given the rift activity.
Yeah, well, I've already been to that restricted part. And I'm still here.
Careful wandering the trenches there, stranger. Wait. The odds of your survival are directly inversely proportionate to your distance from this emplacement. This situation is untenable. We are prepared to fight mantisaurs, or deal with this magnitude of enemy incursion should they attack again. Architect, guide us.
Move on, freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
You don't happen to have any auto dock upgrades, do you?
Impressive. Their personalized order prediction must have been quite favorable to inspire such confidence. Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made reading far more enjoyable and increased the speed of my literary consumption by 14%.
I think this entire organization is run by Excel.
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
This war cannot come to a conclusion soon enough. The wartime rations are making assignment in proximity to the latrines even more unbearable than is typical.
Boy, this is a massive complex. Thanks for that. Oh, good grief. Where are these trenches?
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
Arguing with yourself about digging a hole?
That's not... Yes, your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
I thought the order solved these kind of problems with math.
Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and stressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma.
What
Many,
kind of threats?
unfortunately. Antis, human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
Yeah, I'd focus on the monsters.
Well, that's good advice. I can tell by simply observing you that your combat experience is considerable. I'll take that under advisement before making a final decision.
Why do you need more trenches?
Auntie's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Auntie's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line.
Why not?
Our analysis shows us that Auntie simply lacks the resources to push through the current front line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Auntie's has more resources in transit outside of the Arcadian system that we simply haven't accounted for yet.
Well, it's good to be prepared.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Or we could... Now that if we deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Well... No idea how I'm going to be greeted here. I guess we've still got a ways to go.
Uranium Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Of course.
At a more convenient time.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I'm allowed to be here.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytugye. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted.